There we go.
All right.
Now we're
Finally good, golden, or whatever you want to call it.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 7.
I am realizing that I probably forgot to change the delay. No, the delay's there. Okay.
All right.
So we're good. The audio should be sunk up with our voices. And if it's not,
We're sorry.
we're very sorry.
Just listen to the
Yes, we're live now. Super Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody in the
Concerned
chat.
about my untimely
Oh,
demise.
that reminds me. Bob is sick, and I don't want to catch anything. If this interferes with the audio, let me know. Otherwise,
You're gonna be,
I'm gonna be
an Asian person for the day.
yes, I'm not gonna get SARS.
So you may have noticed that I didn't upload a video on Tuesday.
There's echo.
There was an echo. Oh, it's the. Oh, I got it. There we go.
All right.
Fixed it. So you may have noticed that I didn't upload a video on Tuesday. That has nothing to do with me being sick. That is because I knew the video was going to be a lot of work. Then usually we allocate ourselves one day to make a whole video. You usually do it on Mondays. I usually do it on Sundays. This one I knew was going to be big, so I wrote it on Saturday, I wrote it on Saturday, recorded it on Sunday, edited it on Monday, but I wanted to put animation in it, and I was like, oh, this will be easy. This will be easy to draw. I had 40 frames I needed to draw, and I did 6 in 2 hours, and I was like, that's just not going to happen. And the only time I'm going to have to do it, because I got sick, I'm going to have to just put it up next week. So that's that.
We're only human. Sometimes we miss things, but
it's going to be good, and it's very long. So
better be.
It better do twice as good as our normal videos.
Yeah.
Make up for it. And yes, I was sick yesterday and this morning. I slept till 4, and I feel a lot better. Good. All I gotta do is sleep. High CPU usage detected. Shut up, computer.
I'm gonna take this off because it keeps fogging my glasses.
So we both saw Deadpool.
Yes, we did.
How was that?
I enjoyed it. I saw it twice.
You saw it twice?
Yes.
Wow. Why'd you see it twice?
First time we went in the front row. We sat in the front row. My girlfriend actually said, I would want to see that again because I didn't like sitting in the front row. So we went again, and it was good. Better when you don't sit in the front row.
Yeah, I sat towards the back. We went to the mall, which has the reclining seats and assigned seating. That was pretty good. But I love the movie. The movie's awesome. It's a perfect really representation of Deadpool, but they put too much crap in the trailers.
They did put a lot of it in the trailers. They also, I feel like part of the problem was because Fox cut their budget. They gave them a really small budget to begin with, and then they said, "Hey, we got to cut $7 million more from your budget." So, they had to make a lot of sacrifices here and there, and I guess they did put a lot of the good stuff in the trailers. There was also a lot of other stuff that they didn't put in the trailers,
It's just they put the major fight scenes.
The major fight scenes, yeah. Well, there were only really 2 fight scenes.
Yeah, and they put them in the trailer.
Yeah. So which is fine. I mean, because really, even despite its flaws, that worked in its favor. It crafted a very good, very rough and tumble, but still cartoony and fun Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
And it seems to work. Everybody liked it. It's making a lot of money. And
Fox had no faith in it.
Oh, none. Because I remember, was it 2 years ago, there was that leaked test footage that came out.
By Blur Studios.
Blur Studios, who the owner of Blur Studios is the director of this movie. Tim
Really?
Miller, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that he actually directed it. He did a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the animation was perfect.
This was his first feature film.
Wow.
So what was I going to say? Yeah, so they sent that to Fox, and Fox is like, we don't get it. It's good, but we don't get it. So then that trailer leaked, and then they're
leaked. Like they put that out.
Ryan Reynolds is 70% sure it wasn't him. So yeah, the fans liked it, and Fox is like, oh, maybe there's something to this. All right, here's a very little amount of money.
Yeah.
Go make a movie. But now it's a hit. And
they had to shoehorn in the X-Men, Colossus,
and
they totally they were like, Deadpool's not going to do good on his own. Here, take some X-Men.
Well, I feel like they wanted to put in X-Men anyway,
Yeah.
I feel like they can only afford Colossus
Yeah.
and Negasonic.
Yeah, the random girl.
Yeah, because like Fox is very like iffy about putting one of their X-Men from like their PG-13 franchise into an R-rated movie. But it worked, and now they're this segues nice into my first topic. Now it's rumored that the third Wolverine movie, Hugh Jackman's final Wolverine movie, is going to be rated R,
Right.
based on the success of Deadpool. Now, Wolverine is a character who can get away with an R-rated film, but do you think now, because of the success of Deadpool, this will lead to making more superhero movies rated R, or like trying to lean them more towards like Deadpool? Because Hollywood has this thing where when one superhero movie is successful, everything is going to copy that one.
It was James Gunn that said like,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna try to make a million Deadpools now, and they're all gonna fail because they're just doing it because one of them was the reason Deadpool was good was because it was original. They're not gonna be original anymore if they keep making them.
I mean, really, the only character who comes close to like what Deadpool is Harley Quinn, but even that I wouldn't say, because she's not supposed to be like Deadpool, but like the recent DC series have like slowly turned her into Deadpool.
What's Suicide Squad rated? PG-13?
PG-13.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That should be R. Wolverine, like, I'm okay with it being R, but the Wolverine movies haven't been good.
Yeah.
So an R1 isn't gonna make it.
R1 isn't going to
better.
magically make it good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does suit his character, because now when he stabs somebody, we see where the
Yeah, I
claws
do.
go.
I want to see some blood and some arms like flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I want. And if you think this is gonna be Old Man Wolverine, Old Man Logan,
That's what it's leaning towards.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be an awesome R-rated one.
Yeah.
But then it has to be dark and brooding. It can't.
Oh,
be,
yeah.
It can't be like the last Wolverine movie.
Well, the one, not the original X-Men Origins Wolverine, the one that Deadpool debuted in, but the one before, like the most recent
last
one,
yeah.
the Wolverine, that was like a little bit more.
That was better.
That was better. It was a little bit more serious.
Yeah, but it was still like bright and colorful and stuff.
Compared to what it should have been.
Yeah. It should have been a lot darker than that.
Yeah.
And there should have been some limbs flying.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
I remember coming out of that and I was like, there was a little bit of blood.
There is an unrated cut, which I haven't seen yet, but apparently that adds to it, makes it better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But it's still not gonna fix what's that? Metal Ninja.
Oh, Silver Samurai. Yeah, no, they completely screwed up Silver Samurai.
Yeah, that was bad. Are you texting right now? You're texting right now. I caught you. I caught you texting.
I am multitasking. You can't get in trouble. You can't get me in trouble for multitasking. I'm doing my job.
All right, what do you guys think about you goddamn X-Men and you goddamn Deadpool? Super tied. Dad took him to see it and he liked it. That's good.
That's good. This
a
is
little
not
awkward.
a movie I would recommend seeing with your parents.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the second time we went to see Deadpool, there were a lot of underage kids in there.
With their parents or no?
There was this, like, I want to say, like, a 7-year-old with his dad. That is a bad parent. I'm sorry. I have nothing against showing your kids R-rated movies, but they're within reason. Like, Terminator 2 is a fine movie to show an underage kid. Deadpool is not.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, hello, Safran. Who else? I saw other things in here. Deadpool's way to go for all comic book movies. Walker, I don't know.
No.
I don't know about that.
No, I do not want to see. I do not want to see a Batman movie where he turns to the camera and goes, "I'm Batman, but you knew that. I'm gonna go after those guys."
Being original is the way to go for all superhero movies.
I think too, Deadpool was a faithful adaptation of the comic. How novel is that? How crazy is that? Marvel's been doing it. So that's the secret of success. Be faithful to the source material.
Caloric, rewind if you want to hear my story about the video that was supposed to go up yesterday. You'll be getting it next week, but it'll be very long. So you'll get like a twofer.
Yeah.
I'm very upset about that. Vicky said that dad wanted to see some boobs. He sure did with his kid.
Yep.
Also, I talked about that topic for extended period on Fanatics 4's podcast thing.
Oh, yeah?
I talked with them a lot last night, and then I
Nice.
immediately got sick and went to bed.
So what you're saying is it's Fnatic's fault.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Okay.
It's all your guys' fault. So no way to segue to this. Quantum Break
Yes.
is now not an Xbox One exclusive. It is a Microsoft exclusive.
Yeah. Well,
It is going to be on PC.
I guess is that considered a Microsoft exclusive?
I'm just calling it that.
Because I mean,
I coined that.
Street Fighter V is a PS4 console exclusive, but it's also on PC. So, what does that
Well,
mean?
that's not exclusive. That's just not on Xbox.
Okay. Because I don't know, it's weird. Because like if something's on PC, so then do you consider Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider,
That is a Microsoft exclusive right now.
right now?
Timed exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, it was an Xbox exclusive.
I just don't consider PC part of that.
Calorix says, how about that Street Fighter V? I haven't played it. I heard that it is a little broken.
I heard that the game itself.
Capcom's not good at making games.
I heard that the game
not broken.
itself is good. It's fine. It's a
It's
really good
online,
Street Fighter
right?
game. It's everything else. It's the fact that it's a very bare bones package. That there's no arcade mode. There's no story mode. There's no like a lot of the features
That
aren't there
sucks.
yet. It's basically kind of like Destiny. Like day one, it was like a basic package, and then everything else came.
It sounds
later.
more like Killer Instinct.
Right. Well, at least Street Fighter, they give you more than 2 characters.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But yeah, I have no interest in playing Street Fighter.
I'll eventually play it. I mean, I like Street Fighter. It's just it's very
If it's at like a friend's house,
Yeah.
but like it's those types of fighting games are really hard to pick up.
yeah. I mean, something like Mortal Kombat or Injustice that have like a good single player story mode, like those are fine. They make it easier for. I mean, those new Mortal Kombat games are now more designed to be more technical, and you can get really advanced if you want to, but they're still like super easy for noobs like us.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to
Quantum
Break.
That was originally an Xbox exclusive. Now they say that it's going to be on PC, but you have to buy it from the Microsoft Store.
Right, it's not going to be on Steam.
People are pissed that it's not for their Xbox.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever like. No, seriously,
It is.
like you're still getting to play your game. What's the big deal if it winds up on PC or not?
right.
Like
But,
seriously.
Like people with Xboxes are like, this is ridiculous that other people
Yeah.
get to play the game that I thought but now here's the only thing that I can think of that is reasonable for somebody to be pissy about. If I was deciding between, let's say, an Xbox or expensive gaming rig,
Yeah.
or an expensive video card,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to go for the Xbox, and I was gonna play Quantum Break. I was like, I'll get the Xbox because I want to play Quantum Break.
Right.
And then it comes out for PC. Then I would be mad. I wouldn't vocalize it on the internet because that's dumb. That's my fault. I'm the
Right.
only one with that problem. But that, of course, did not happen to me. I could care less about Quantum Break.
I mean, I'm excited for it. It looks interesting. It's got Jake from Animorphs in it, so that should be cool.
Isn't he also Iceman?
He's Iceman in the X-Men movies, yes,
There
but
we
he'll always be Jake to me.
Now, you got an Xbox One.
I did.
Why did you get an Xbox One?
I got
Did you
an-
get it because we already have a PS4 and you just wanted to get the other one?
No,
Or did you actually want to play a game?
I actually want to play again. I really wanted to play Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Not enough, because we could have gotten that early and you didn't want it.
But more to the point, I wanted to replace my home theater PC because I didn't really like it. And comparing the two, because I did think about getting another PS4 for my room, but comparing the two, I realized that an Xbox One is definitely a better media device
Right.
than a PS4. So that's why I went with the Xbox One.
Now, knowing that Tomb Raider, let's say Tomb Raider was, let's say day one, the day it comes out, it also came out for PC.
Right.
Would that have swayed your opinion?
No, because I just didn't like, having the PC gaming rig the way it was set up.
Your TV.
Yeah, my TV. So I mean, I tried to make it work with other games. Like I even was gonna buy a Steam controller at one point.
Would that have made you upset if they were like, hey, Rise of the Tomb Raider is also going to be for PC now?
Honestly,
No?
no. No, because a game like Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'd rather play, the console anyway.
Cover your face. There we go. For you podcast listeners, that was my butt.
Yeah, but seriously, so what? So somebody who doesn't own an Xbox One is gonna play a game,
right?
Like, really? Like, you're gonna get pissy at that?
That's jealousy. That's pure jealousy.
That's not even jealousy. Like, jealousy is when like you're upset that somebody is doing something that you can't.
Yeah.
People are doing something that you can.
Then what is that?
It's entitlement.
It's entitlement, yeah.
It's this, like, I don't want to say hipster mentality, but like, oh, I was into it before it was cool, and now everybody's into it. So now it's not cool. And
now it's not cool. Everybody stopped doing the cool thing.
Yeah, like that's ridiculous. Going back to Deadpool, there are people out there who are like mad that Deadpool made a lot of money, and now people are all into Deadpool.
Yeah,
because like I was into Deadpool back when Mark Waid did that 4-issue miniseries in the 90s.
Do you think now there'll be no cosplayers? Deadpool cosplayers?
No, I think now Comic-Con will be 90% Deadpool.
Yeah.
And then when Suicide Squad comes out, it's going to be a 40-40 split between Deadpool and Harley Quinn, and then the other 20 will probably be Legend of Korra.
Super Ty, thoughts on DC Rebirth? This guy made a video on that.
Yeah, go check out that video I made on some pitches. I'm giving them to DC for free for what they should do with the DC Rebirth. I'm serious. Like, if they want it, they can have it for free. Unless they want my story on how Tim Drake becomes Robin again, that requires some payment. We can talk.
Tevi also says Steam controller not a good idea. Why not? It is weird looking.
It is very weird looking.
I would like to try it. Deadpool Con 2016, Vicky says.
I'm sure there's already those.
Master Race mentality, Jake says.
Yes. Well,
yes. Oh, speaking of Master Race, we got a new shirt.
We do have a new shirt.
I don't know if I'm... Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
I posted it yesterday. It's our TeePublic store. Link is in the description of this video. Ooh, I can go to it. Hold on.
Just go to it. And while you do that, I'll just say, I don't know if it's so much Master Race mentality, because the people who are upset about it are I guess you could say, the console gaming scrubs. So
that's true.
Yeah, I guess it's people mad.
I mean, it's the console gaming Master Race, which is what this shirt is.
Yeah,
there we go. Console gaming Master Race. It says it at the bottom. You can barely see it.
Yeah,
it says at the bottom, console gaming Master Race. Well, youtube.com/Wulff Den. You can get it at our TeePublic store, and the link is all the way at the bottom of the description of this video on our YouTube. And if you're listening to this podcast, it's just got the 3 console controllers: the PlayStation, Xbox One, and
Wii U Pro
controller. I found I got these off of like a vector template.
Yeah.
The PS4 one was already made. Mm-hmm. They didn't have an Xbox One or a Wii U one.
Really?
So I had to fudge it up. They had a PS4 one, they had an Xbox 360 one, and they had a Wii U gamepad, and they had a original Wii, like a classic controller.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting. All right. So that was my topic. What's yours now?
All right.
Wait.
What?
Bob, who's your bet on Spider-Man Dead No More teaser? What was that?
That was a while back. They released. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because Marvel's been teasing like this Dead No More event. They haven't said what it is. They just
also hello Loopy.
They just keep releasing images that say Dead No More.
Oh yeah.
And now there was a Spider-Man themed one that just had the webbing and it said Dead No More.
It damn well better not be Uncle Ben.
If it's Uncle Ben, I will never read
the
Spider-Man comic ever again.
Spider-Man already has a bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah. I mean, like we've mentioned this before. We like Spider-Man. Like, we legitimately love Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was my favorite hero.
But the problem is they just do like the weirdest and dumbest things with him.
Yeah.
So
he is the best. He's one of my favorite characters. His stories are not good though.
Yeah.
Lately, his stories are not good. All right, next topic.
Sticking in the realm of superheroes, Young Justice.
Ooh.
Originally, it was a comic series written by Peter David, one of my favorite comic series of all time. It then became a show on Cartoon Network, and it was a really good show, up there with Justice League and Batman the Animated Series in terms of quality of animation, in terms of quality of storytelling, things like that. Ran for 2 seasons, canceled after the second season because they found out girls watched it, and girls can't watch action shows because they don't buy action figures. That is a real reason why it was canceled.
That's absurd.
But now it appears, according to Carrie Payton, who played Aqualad on the show, and Greg Weisman, who was the showrunner, Netflix is looking at it as potentially picking it up for a season 3.
That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Now, would it still be a kid's show?
Yeah, probably. It'd probably just, continue on from where Young
They're
Justice
not going to,
off.
age it up, you think?
They might age it up slightly. Like, Young Justice was already, aged up. I think it was rated, TV PG.
Oh, okay.
When it, was on Cartoon Network. They might, maybe add a little bit more blood.
Because let's be real here. Adults are watching that show.
Yeah. And, I mean, it was very mature for a kid's show.
That's DeviantArt bait right there. And that's why girls are watching it.
Yeah. But I don't think you're going to see, Superboy and Black Canary do it or anything, but you'll probably see
not unless
more.
You go to DeviantArt and type in Young Justice.
Yeah. But yeah. So this is cool. I mean, this is all rumor and speculation. I mean, 2 of the guys who were involved in it are heavily hinting at this could be a thing, and I hope it's a thing because this is, at least one more season because they left it on a pretty big, I don't want to say cliffhanger, but I mean, you can go in a lot of directions, off of the ending.
That's a show that was ripe for the network to cancel. It's one of those shows that they don't think has a big fan base, but it does. And that's a show that Netflix will pick up and it'll do great. And then all these other shows are going to go to Netflix.
Yeah.
In that
also
same
too,
vein.
Young Justice, for a kid's show, it had, an overarching storyline. Each episode bled into the next, and that's perfect for binge watching.
Right.
So if they were to do a Netflix run, that would be the perfect series for it. I think each season was 26 episodes. And I know Netflix, when they do seasons, is usually 13. I don't know if they're going to do the full 26 or just do a 13. But either way, this is good. Give it at least one more season to come back and have a proper send-off and showcase more of Tim Drake because he is the one true Robin.
Cloric says, Teen Titans Go isn't terrible. It's just more silly than the originals, which is still better, to be honest. It's just more silly than... Yeah, the original is better.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go, I only ever watch it on the plane and JetBlue, I just click, and it's just always on in the middle of the day.
That and Pawn Stars.
Yeah, no, I refuse to watch Pawn Stars. I hate that goddamn show. It's just that they took a show that everybody loved and they changed it.
They aged it down so much to the point where it's almost unrecognizable.
And the makers of the show know that.
Yeah.
They have an episode where they break the fourth wall and talk about that.
To their credit, it's gotten a lot better, and it's a lot better than I thought it was.
It's just silly.
They do some smart things. It's just it's really silly.
They turn the whole thing on its head, and nobody wanted that.
People want a more traditional show like Young Justice was, or Green Lantern the animated series was like that.
It was a breath of fresh air to have a cartoon that was really serious.
Yeah.
Or for the most part serious.
I think because they're coming out with now, I think it's this year, next year, Justice League Action. It's going to be 11-minute episodes like regular show and Adventure Time are. And it's going to be aimed for kids, but it's going to be in the more traditional action adventure vein than Teen Titans Go is. They got Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill back for Batman and the Joker.
Nice.
They don't really do lighthearted Batman and Joker stuff.
Also, Jake said that his bet for that Spider-Man thing, what was it?
Dead No More.
Dead No More was Doc Ock, which probably very reasonable to think that. Next topic isn't really a topic. I just kind of wanted to tell everybody that the there. Oh, let me see if I can get the link. Here we go. There's a sale on Steam. A lot of Sega games are now free or just really cheap.
Oh yeah, let me look that up because I heard about that.
The Make War Not Love bundle.
I think what it is, they're doing some competition with their war games, like Rome Total War, Company of Heroes 2. Sorry, Total War, Attila, Dawn of War 2, and Company of Heroes 2, like their real-time strategy war games.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing some sort of competition for that, and in promotion of it, they're giving away bundles of free games. The first one is Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit.
The best one is Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
That is a game that everybody should get for free.
They're also...
Here, it's not free, though. It's saying that it's $5.
Yeah, I don't know how you have to... I think you have to go down and like hit get bundle or what. There's like a link on there because you have to get it in the bundle.
Right.
And there's Sega Classics, which I don't know what's in Sega Classics.
Yeah, I thought it was the Sega Genesis Classics, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not that. Sega Genesis Classics is only like $7.
Yeah.
And that comes with some games that I talked about in my last video. If you're starving for a video, go watch that last one again. It's got Ninja Gaiden 3, which is one of the best games, and Vector Man.
Shinobi 3.
Yes,
Ninja
Shinobi
Gaiden,
3.
yeah.
Oops, sorry. Got my ninjas mixed up. Got my generic looking ninjas mixed up. But no, Jet Set Radio is worth the free.
Yeah.
But Sega Classics has some good stuff in there.
Just a heads up, the second bundle will be Streets of Rage 2, Binary Domain, and Condemned Criminal Origins.
For free?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Say this again?
The second bundle that they're going to come out with.
Condemned is a good game.
Condemned Criminal Origins. Yeah, I played Condemned 2 Bloodshot, which is a really good game. So I'm going to say that, yeah, Condemned Criminal Origins, also a really good game. And Streets of Rage 2. If you owned a Sega Genesis, you played a Streets of Rage game and you loved it.
I click on Sega Classics and it doesn't come up.
Yeah, if anybody in the comments knows what games are in Sega Classics.
I have a link to it. Hold on. Sega Classics Collection. There's a Wikipedia. Fantasy Zone, Monaco GP, Space Harrier, Golden Axe, Outrun's good. Alien Syndrome, Virtual Racing, Columns, Bonanza Bros.
Sounds like all of their arcade games.
Yeah. Not as good as the Sega Genesis.
Right.
Classic Collection.
And then apparently there will be a third bundle with Gunstar Heroes, Renegade Ops, and Viking Battle for Asgard.
And these are all free.
They will be free.
Gunstar Heroes is definitely
definitely
a good game. Oh yeah, there's this Star Wars Episode 8 trailer.
Trailer is a very loose term. It was pretty much the end.
A picture of
Star
Wars.
It was the
Episode
end
8.
of Episode 7, and then director Ryan Johnson saying, "That's awesome. We're starting Episode 8," and then that was it.
Yeah, that was it. But at least you got to see Luke's face, so
Yeah, so now,
a lot of Luke.
If you didn't see the movie because you're a dummy,
you're an asshole.
That's what Luke looks like.
You got another topic over there under your hat?
No, that was pretty much it.
All right. Well, Kanye released a new album. Apparently, he uses a sample from Street Fighter.
Really?
Yep. You want to hear it?
Not really.
All right, then we want to hear it. It's just like I think it's a "You Win" or something, like the announcer.
Okay.
Something the announcer says is like thrown in a Kanye song. I don't really care. That's that. I did get some topics tweeted at me. The best way to get me to do your topic is to tweet it at me.
Yeah, that's all we ever really look at anyway.
Yeah. And I'm still not used to using this thing. Thoughts on Kindergarten Cop 2? Stupid. Did you see it?
I didn't see the trailer, but I heard about it. It stars Dolph Lundgren.
It's straight to DVD.
Yeah.
So that should tell you everything you need to know.
They really shouldn't do Kindergarten Cop 2. I mean, let's be real here.
This is Super Ty, by the way, who's giving me
he just posted it again on
Doug Walker's video on fair use. I have that saved in my
I
watch later.
saw it. It's a very good video. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It explains what fair use is, why it's been a problem recently for YouTube, and what you can do to help support it. Because basically, for those who don't know, real quick, fair use basically says if you are creating a work of satire, criticism, research, anything like that, you're allowed to use copyrighted material for it without penalty, because that's fair use. Movie studios and record studios don't agree with that, so they will just go and take down your video anyway. And while it's being taken down and while you're fighting for it, all the money that would have gone to you goes to the studios, and even when you win, you don't get that money back.
There are people who push the limits, like Let's Plays push the limits a little bit. That I could still consider some of them transformative. There are also some videos online where they take a game and they'll cut out all of the gameplay parts and make a movie out of it. That isn't really transformative.
The Let's Play scene and game companies are a little bit more lenient. I'm talking about somebody like the Nostalgia Critic who will review old ass movies like that nobody cares about, and they'll get copyright claims on it because they use a clip of the movie during while critiquing it.
We got a copyright claim on the Flash show because you used a still image that was part of their promotional material.
Yeah. We
fought it, and they took it. They were like, okay,
we got
sorry.
a copyright strike because I put up a picture of the Flash.
But all this stuff is automated.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, that one was manual, which means
true.
that somebody from Warner Brothers watched that video, realized I'm smarter than them, and then took action.
Oh yeah, because that video was about
why Neil Patrick Harris should be the Flash.
Yeah, and I did see that it said manual takedown. So. Yeah, we thought you know what? Maybe that's just plausible. That Neil Patrick Harris could be it.
We've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
There's another video I did explaining why CGIing Batman's cape is wrong, and I still stand by it. Fight me, internet. I don't care. And I use a clip from the Dark Knight bonus DVD of Christopher Nolan explaining how they were able to use.
That was a very long clip.
It was a minute, which I think falls under fair use. But whatever, and they struck us for that. The video's still up. We don't get money for it. Warner Brothers gets all the money for it.
Right.
Which is fine, because I think I got my point across.
Sometimes it's okay. Nintendo's also really bad at
Nintendo's awful at it.
Nintendo's very bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where else are we?
Jake is blowing up our comment section about Spider-Man Dead No More.
Shut up, Jake. The Kelko Chameleon. I don't know what that is. Benicio del Toro and Laura Dern added to Star Wars.
Laura Dern added to Star Wars. Benicio del Toro, Academy Award winner Benicio del Toro, and Academy Award nominee Laura Dern have been confirmed for Star Wars Episode 8. Big deal. That wasn't sarcasm. That is a big deal. The Coleco Chameleon, basically ColecoVision.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Somebody tweeted.
There was a console called the Retro VCS, which is just trying to be a game console that ran cartridges. That's about it. Now apparently they partnered with Coleco, and they're going to be a Coleco branded system. I don't know if they're going to play old ColecoVision games. I'm not really up on it. I would recommend checking out Pat the NES Punk's channel, because he has been talking about it a lot. Definitely check that out for more information on that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see, a lot of questions here. A lot of them are talking amongst themselves, which is good.
About yes, that's Spider-Man. People like them Spider-Man.
I think that's pretty much it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Street Fighter V, we didn't really play much.
Yeah. Is Gotham worth watching? No. Read Gotham Central by Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka.
Glad Ultimate Marvel Universe is destroyed. Most of that was absolute crap, says GYO. Snake Man.
Yeah. I mean, after a while, Ultimate Marvel just became a mess.
Yeah. I mean, after a while, all of these universes become a mess because of all the crap they have to throw in.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ultimate Marvel was really bad because that was just supposed to be an easy entry point for new readers. Then it got bogged down with its own stupid continuity, and they just couldn't find a way to streamline
Thoughts on Leo's red carpet rant? I don't even know anything about that.
Oh, I do. That's somebody made a Flash game of Leonardo DiCaprio's quest to win an Oscar this year, and it's him fighting all the other nominees. Looks good. I haven't played it yet, but it looks good.
Lord of Eldron. This is gonna be the last one.
Okay.
Lord of Eldron, Fallout 4 DLC. Apparently, I mean, I haven't played Fallout 4. I don't really care much about.
Oh
Fallout
yeah,
4. But they have a season pass, and it's $30. And they decided we're gonna have a lot more DLC than that.
Yeah.
And all of the DLC together is gonna cost $60, and they're upping the price of the season pass.
Right.
But not until the end of February, I think.
Yeah, March 1st is when the price goes up.
So if you buy the season pass before March 1st, you're going to get all of the DLC for half the price, which I think is awesome.
I think that's very fair. I mean, they could have, just raised the price without telling anybody. They could have had a season 2 pass like I know some people are doing, but they said this is what we're going to do. If you buy the season pass now, we're going to honor it, which I think was the best course of action.
I know at least 2 people who are huge Fallout fans.
Yeah.
And they don't apologize. They don't shut the hell up about Fallout just because it's the only game that they play and they want to stick it to me that I haven't played it.
Yeah.
And they will definitely not buy that DLC until it's full price. Screw them.
Yeah.
Would you rather play... I already said that last one was the last one. Would you rather play Launch AC Unity, no patches, or ET? Get the hell out of here. Why raise it, Tevye? Because they probably realized they... had a lot more stuff that they wanted to add.
I'd rather play ET because of the history.
I mean,
there you go.
How long do I have to play them for? Because ET I could only play for probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
AC Unity, I'd probably play through the whole thing. Dario, is Metal Gear worth buying? Yes. Especially, I mean, Phantom Pain's probably still expensive, but it's worth it.
Disc version, you could probably find that for a decent price.
Yeah, or PlayStation Plus. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
it's worth
absolutely
every penny. All right, guys.
All right, I think we'll call it a day.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, watching us.
I'm gonna have a coffee and I'm gonna go sleep.
I'm gonna export this video and put it on iTunes.
Oh yeah, I gotta do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Got a t-shirt, new t-shirt. Look at it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Buy it.
What else we got? We'll have a new video up Tuesday. For sure.
For real this time.
For real this time. It's going to be very long. It's about how to be a successful Twitch streamer, which I'm not.
Yep.
So it's funny that I'm making that video. Anyway, leave us questions on Twitter and whatnot, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense.